Hey guys, and welcome back to Psychic Celluloid Signals. Today, for Criterion of the Month, I'm going to be answering my own questions for our contest, and at the end, I'll be drawing to see who wins the contest, so stay tuned. The first question is, what is my favorite Canadian film and why? And my answer is Videodrome. As many of you probably know, this film has some of the best body horror ever, brilliant practical effects, and it's a Cronenberg film, so how can you go wrong there? Videodrome also happened to be the subject of my first collaboration on YouTube with Dylan Bean, so I'll put a link of that below for anyone interested in knowing more about the film or knowing why both Dylan and I like it so much. Next up is, what is your favorite or most memorable, obscure, out there, odd, or bizarre film and why? There are so many films I could pick from, such as The Bed-Sitting Room, Jan Svankmajer's Alice, Fantastic Planet, or even Nosferatu Type O Negative soundtrack version. And I've talked about all of these before on the channel, so I decided to choose something, actually two things, that I haven't talked about yet, those being L'Âge d'Or and Un Chien Andalou. Both films are collaborative works between surrealist director Louis Brunel and my favorite surrealist painter Salvador Dali, and they're both so damn fascinating and bizarre. Both films have the gamut of emotions from dread and fear and disgust and love, and then back to more disgust. There are definitely scenes in both that are so memorable, I'll never forget them. The third question is, if you could raise awareness for any one relatively unheard of or obscure film, what would you choose and why? So I just mentioned a handful in the last question, but to add to the list, I'd say Wristcutters: A Love Story is wonderful. It's quirky, has excellent dark humor, and Tom Waits. You can't go wrong with this film, and I think it has all the novelty and charm of a really good indie film. I'll also add M. Butterfly, one of Cronenberg's most underrated works. I actually read the play it's based on in lit class in college, and found out both that this deep story exploring the nature of gender is in fact based on a true story, and my favorite director directed the film adaptation. As always, Cronenberg does not disappoint, and I highly recommend both films and reading the play that M. Butterfly is based on. Finally, what is my favorite Criterion film in my collection? This is so hard as they're all brilliant, but just to mention two, I'd say two of my favorite films, Videodrome and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm so happy to have these from the Criterion. As always, I recommend checking them out. And that about wraps up this video. So now, let's do the competition drawing. All right, here are all the entrants in this little measuring cup here. Thank you guys all for entering. It means so much that you took the time out of your days to make a video answering these questions, and all your videos were really awesome, so it was a treat. Now I'll close my eyes and draw the name out here. Here's one. All right, Matthew Movies, congrats on winning the first ever Psychic Celluloid Signals contest. We'll put our email in the link below. Just send us an email with your address and we'll ship you your prize. Thank you for all your support on our channel and watching our videos, guys. And remember to keep it psychic and keep it real.